I'm late. I'm like 20 minutes late, but that's okay because I'm here and that's really what matters. Time to get on the yoga. I am late because um, I wanted to make sure that I gave myself time to do a few things this morning. You know, I wake up, I say my prayers, I read my Bible. I just contemplate my day. I got on the treadmill and I walked for like 2.5 miles and read another chapter of the book that I'm reading. So I walked for longer than I had anticipated that I was going to walk, but it was a good walk. I feel like I needed to have a lot of stuff going on, a lot of work, a lot of thought work that I have to do, and I just really wanted to take the time to just clear my mind, you know, and so walking and reading helped me to do that. The yoga that we're going to do today, we're going to follow Charlie Follows again. Today it's going to be a 30-minute mindful Vinyasa yoga flow, and it's a 30-minute yoga practice to make you feel grounded. At least that's how she describes it. Yesterday we did a power yoga flow, and I think because I have so much stuff going on that is kind of mentally taxing, it was a little bit more difficult for me to power through the power yoga. So I'm hoping this, let's say, mindful Vinyasa yoga flow is going to be good just for the state of mind that I'm in and things that I need to focus on today. So, but anyway, the yoga practices, every single one that I do following Charlie Follows has always been good. So I'm confident that it will. You know, she always challenges me in different ways. So I'm hoping that this one is going to be less power and more meditative, but still kind of gives me a full body exercise. That's what I'm hoping for. I will start with my normal warm-up that I do. I'm going to do a handstand, a back bend, and a headstand. Just I like to do those things each day. For a number of reasons, they're really good for you, but I won't say why, because you might have been here many times and I have said it over and over again, all the benefits. But yeah, so my warm-up should take no more than 3.5 minutes, and then we can get into this 30-minute yoga practice. Thank you in advance for being here. I do hope that once I get done with my little warm-up that you guys will do this yoga practice with me. I'm not sure what we'll need, but it's always good to have, you know, a bolster, a strap, some yoga blocks nearby handy just in case you need them. So yeah, so with that, let me go ahead and set my workout on my phone to yoga so I can get credit for that. And let's get this party started. All right? stay up as long as I normally do, but that's okay. You ready? Blood flowing. Let's go.
Hello and welcome back. Here, my name is Charlie, and this is a mindful Vinyasa flow, a practice to feel grounded. This is a class for all levels, whether you are a beginner or advanced. I will offer different variations of each pose, so you can choose the one that suits you. When you're ready, we're going to get started lying down. So as you lie down, hug your right knee into your chest. And try to bring your thighs close to your belly as you can. As you do this, you can start to draw the knee from side to side to get a little bit of movement through the right side hip joint. Just slow, gentle movements to begin our practice. As you do this, bring your awareness to your breath. Good. Then drawing your knee all the way across your body to the left side. Reach your right arm out to the right side to come into a spinal twist. Option to keep your eyes open or closed here. We'll be here for the next 5 breaths. Breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Just focusing on your body and your breath. Wonderful. Now keep turning to your left. Keep your legs as they are, but turn around and come onto your forearms. So you should land in a 6 position with your right leg out to the side in a half frog. From here, press through your forearms to lift your chest and relax your shoulders down your back. Again, we'll be here for 5 breaths. So no need to force anything, just allow your body to be in the pose, however that pose looks. Good, then turn to your right, roll back onto your back and hug your knee into your chest. Bring your hands behind your knee and extend the leg. Now this might be a little much for the hamstrings, so you can keep a slight bend in the knee. If you do have more flexibility, you could reach for the ankle or the foot and draw your leg in a little closer. Holding for 5. Counting the breaths for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keep the leg lifted, but let go of your hands. Relax your arms by your side. Bend your left leg, plant your foot, and press through your foot to lift your hips, coming up into a one-legged bridge. A little bit more challenging now. Keep pressing through your heel, lifting your hips high, and again we'll hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the hips. You can relax your right leg down. Second side, hug your left leg into your chest. Try to bring your thighs close to your belly as you can. And again, just rocking the knees side to side. Gentle movements to mobilize the left side hip. Now drawing your knee across your body to the right side, reach left arm out to left side to come into your spinal twist. Option to close the eyes here, just focusing on your internal landscape. Noticing each breath as it comes in and moves out. Wonderful, then start to turn to your right. Come onto your forearms to find that hot frog cobra position. Don't worry if you're off your mat, it happens. Pressing through your forearms to lift your chest, holding for 5. And turn to your left to roll back onto your back. Hug your knee into your chest. Bring the hands behind the back of the knee as you extend the leg. Remember, you can always keep a little bend in the knee if it helps. If you have more flexibility, you could reach for the ankle or foot and draw the leg in closer. Stay with your breath as we hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Keeping the leg lifted, relax your arms by your side, bend your right leg, push through your heel as you lift your hips, coming into your one-legged bridge. Keep the hips high as we hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax your hips down. You can lower your left foot. Then hug both knees into your chest and rock side to side, finding a little massage for the back now. Then you can roll onto either side to turn around and come into tabletop. As you plant your hands, spread your fingers wide. Find that sense of making connection with the ground. And we'll start just moving in circular motions. So the hands stay fixed. The rest of the body moves. Going a couple times clockwise. And then a few times anti-clockwise. Come back through center. Then tuck your toes, slowly lift your hips. Begin moving into downward facing dog. When you arrive in downward dog, pedal out the legs, shifting weight from side to side as you do. Then grounding down through hands and feet, take a big breath in through your nose. Then a cleansing exhale through your mouth. 2 more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Look forwards and step your right foot in between your hands. Reach your arms up, moving into high lunge. Staying strong with the legs, focus the gaze on one spot. Hold for an inhale. As you exhale, draw your arms back. Start shifting your weight forwards and lift the back leg for warrior 3. Don't worry if you're wobbling. Take a moment to compose yourself. Focus your gaze on one spot. Good. Bend your back leg and stand all the way up. Bring your knee into your chest without using your hands. Then right hand comes to the outside of the knee. Left arm reaches back. Gradually twist and turn your gaze to look left. Standing up tall. Finding your balance as we hold 3, 2, and 1. Now gradually untwist. Keep the leg lifted. Bring hands into prayer. Slowly move back into your warrior 3, extending the leg behind you. And then slowly lower your foot. You can bring your hands down to the mat for support or blocks if you have them. Straighten both legs as best you can and fold forwards. So this can be quite challenging for the hamstrings. If that's the case, keep a little bend in your knees. Find a steady breath. Beautiful. Now step your back foot even further back and lower your knee. Let your front knee go forwards past your ankle, and you start to get this deep stretch through the front of the left thigh, left hip area. You can keep back toes tucked, not untucked, and reaching the arms up for low lunge. So opening the chest whilst we open the hips. Deep breaths here in through the nose, out through the nose or mouth. One more like that. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Rest your right hand on your knee. Left hand reaches back as you pick up your foot. Now this could be a little wobbly, so go slow. Start to draw your foot in towards the back of your body. Now you have the option to stay here. If you'd like to go one further, you could bring your foot to the crook of the left elbow. Again, it's wobbly, so go slow. And if finally you'd like to complete the posture, reach right hand to left to come into mermaid. Focus your gaze on one spot. Find your balance as you connect to ground. Holding 3, 2, 1. Slowly release. And we'll step back to plank. Push the floor away. Hold steady for a breath in. Exhale, lower down through chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, back to downward facing. Ground down through your hands and your feet. And then we'll step the left foot forwards, reaching the arms up to come into high lunge. So as you ground down through your feet, reach up with the arms. Hold for a breath in. As you exhale, arms draw back, shift your weight forwards and lift the back leg for warrior 3. Keeping the gaze focused on one spot. Start to bend your back leg and stand up, bringing your knee in towards your chest. Left hand holds the knee, right arm reaches back, slowly twist to the right. Turn your head to look right. Press down through your grounded foot, lift from the crown of your head. And we hold 3, 2, 1. Keeping the leg lifted, come out of the twist, bring hands into prayer. Extend your leg back, moving through warrior 3. Then lower your back foot to come into our pyramid. Again, you can have little bends in the knees if it helps. And you can find a place to set the hands as you fold forwards. Slowing things down a few moments here, come back to your breath. Wonderful, lift the chest. Step your back foot even further back and lower your knee. Then let your front knee track past the ankle. Reach your arms up in your low lunge. You're looking to find that deep opening through the front of the body and the right side hip. Taking deep breaths here as we ground down. Sending the hips down and forwards. Beautiful. Rest the left hand on your knee, and the right hand will reach back to catch your foot. Now you have the option to stay here, or if you'd like to bring it further, you could bring the foot towards the back of your body. Further still, you could bring the foot to the crook of your elbow. And finally, you can join hands for mermaid. Find the option that works best for you. And we'll hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Stepping back to plank. Pushing the floor away. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale. Beautiful work. Ground down through your hands and your feet. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Beautiful work. Now stepping your right foot forwards in between your hands. Turn both feet left to face the long side of your mat. Keep your hands over to your right side and you're going to fold towards your right leg. Keep grounding down through your feet. Beautiful. Now walking the hands over to the left this time, folding over your left leg. And relax your chin towards your chest as you hold it here. Great. Walk your hands back over to your right foot. Then turn both feet to face the short end of the mat. Shift your weight to your front foot. The right hand can hold that ankle and lift your back leg all the way up into standing splits. Keep the gaze focused on one spot as you root down. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly lower your back foot down. We'll turn to the left. Keep going left. Shift your weight into your left foot. Hold the back of your ankle and lift the right leg up for standing splits. Find your balance and we'll hold 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the back foot down. Turn to your right. Bring the feet in parallel and fold forwards here in your straddle forward fold. If you'd like to make it a little more challenging, you could widen the stance of the legs. And relax your chin in towards your chest. Let the back of the neck go. Slowing down the breath after that challenging sequence. Lift your chest halfway, bring your fingertips to the mat, then edge your feet in, bend your knees, and open your feet out from Vinyasa. Now you may find that the heels need to lift here, and that's okay if that's the case. Modify the way that works for you. And start to lean to your right, reach your left arm up, open the chest. You have the option to keep the right hand planted, or if you'd like, you could wrap the right arm behind your leg and left arm behind your back to come into a bind. Keep leaning weight to the right, opening your chest to the left, and hold 3, 2, 1. Release the bind if you're there, and we'll switch to the left side. So leaning into your left leg, right arm reaches up, open the chest. Option to stay here, or option to wrap left arm around the leg, right arm behind the back, coming into the bind. Keep leaning left, and we'll hold 3, 2, 1. Release the bind. Now really slowly extend your legs. We'll fold forwards again just to reset the moment. Beautiful. Now lift your chest halfway. You can come down into a seated position. And start with your left lower leg so that it is level with your body. Then stack the right leg on top. So the legs stack like fire logs. Both feet are flexed to protect your knees. Then from here you can walk the hands forwards, slowly fold forwards. If this is really intense, then go really slow with the fold. You don't have to go all the way down into it. Relax your chin in towards your chest, slow down your breathing. Inhale to lift back up. Then draw your right leg over to the left side, left leg over to the right. So now the knees will stack. You have the option to rest your hands on your knees like so, or bring your left arm up your back, right arm overhead, to come into the full expression of cow face pose, Gomukhasana. Here you can soften the eyes closed, settle into stillness, find that sense of grounding. Just you and your breath. Give yourself the space to let go of anything else going on in your life right now. Just be. Good. Release the bind if you're there. Then lift your right knee up in towards your chest so that you can plant the foot. Hug the left arm around your leg, place your right hand behind you, and twist to your right. Don't worry if the hips are lifting, that's okay, they can do what they need to do. Just focus on lifting from the crown of your head to lengthen your spine, and with each exhale, twisting a little further to the right. Beautiful. Slowly release and we'll do a quick counter twist. So now turning to your left, right hand can come to the inside of right leg. Deep breath in. And exhale to let it go. Release the twist and we'll switch the cross of the legs. So right leg can be down on the mat, level with your body. Left leg stacks, both feet flexed. Now this may already be enough. If that's okay, stay here. If you'd like to go further, start to walk your hands forwards, fold forwards. You know we're gonna be here for a little while, so start to really deepen your breath. No need to force anything, just let it come in time, naturally. Inhale to lift. And draw your left leg over to the right. Right leg over to the left to stack the knees. Option to rest hands on knees or bring your right arm up your back. Left arm overhead, hands coming together. Eyes closing as we settle into stillness here. The challenge, as always, is to resist the urge to fidget, to try to truly ground, settle into stillness. Wonderful. Release your hands. Then you'll lift your left knee into your chest so that you can plant the foot. Right arm will wrap around the leg, left hand will come behind you, slowly twisting to your left. So no need to force anything, let the twist come in time. Option to close the eyes here as you come back to your breath. Okay, gradually untwist. Beautiful. Now extend both legs out to the side into a straddle. You decide how wide you go. It doesn't need to be crazy. And you can either just rest your hands in between your legs, focus on lengthening your spine. If you have more flexibility and you'd like to go further, you can start to walk the hands forwards bit by bit, going gradually down into the fold. Keep your feet flexed, kneecaps pointing up. And we'll begin to wind the practice down now. So signal to your body by slowing down your breath. And now's the time to begin resting. With your next breath in, sit up. And place the hands under the knees to lift your knees up. Bend your legs. Then let your knees fall to the left side. So the legs land in two 90-degree angles. Then keep turning to your left. Place your hands behind you. And you can either stay up on the hands or come down to your forearms. Letting the chin relax in towards your chest. Slowing down even further. Inhale to lift up. We'll switch sides, so legs go over to the right now. Hands behind you. Option to stay up on the hands or come down to the forearms. Let your chin relax into your chest. Settle in. Inhale to lift up, turn to face forwards. Find a comfortable seated position. Legs can be crossed or however you prefer. From here, rest your hands on your knees, soften your eyes closed. Encourage your shoulders to relax down your back. You can soften your belly. Let go of anything you're holding on to. And take these next few breaths just to notice how you're feeling. Observe what energy you've cultivated throughout this class. And now's also a great time to thank yourself for showing up, for shifting some energy, setting yourself up for the rest of your day. And we'll finish our class taking a deep breath in and a big sigh out. When you're ready, you can blink your eyes open. And that completes the end of today's class. I hope that you feel nourished, nurtured, and grounded. Thank you so much for your time and your energy. It is always an absolute pleasure. I would love to hear your experience from class, so if you do have a minute or two, please leave me a little message in the comment section.
I do feel nourished, nurtured, and grounded. That was a very good practice. I appreciated it. It was exactly what I needed. You know, I think I mentioned at the beginning of this practice that I got a lot of stuff going on, being pulled in a lot of different directions, work-wise, a lot of stuff to be done, and lots and lots and lots to think about. And I got on the treadmill this morning and I was reading, and I still found, even while I was reading, my mind was like drifting to thinking about all this work stuff. But I'm glad that I got on the mat this morning, because during this practice, I really was able to just clear my mind, focus on the breathing, focused on the yoga, get clear, get some good stretching in, which I wanted. I definitely did feel grounded in this yoga practice, so it's another win on the yoga front for me. Anyway, let me get out of here. Thank you so much for being here with me this morning. I hope you were able to get on the mat, do some of this yoga with me. I hope that you are appreciating the yoga as much as I am, and I hope that you will continue on this yoga journey with me moving forward. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, hope you will as well. You guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you later.